For all my personal trainers out there, I want to explain what's going on in this photo. First off, this is one of my clients, Ron. Give Ron a shout out. He's a badass. Comes in, works hard in the mornings. But what you can see here is one of the sets that we have set up for Ron. And this is all about spatial awareness. Now, thankfully for me and Ron, we're in the gym pretty early, so we generally have access to quite a few things. But midway or towards the end of his training session, the gym starts to get busier. And so when you think about how we pair exercises together in programming is all about decision making. And oftentimes we think about decision making, movement patterns, physiology, and that is absolutely important. But one of the things a lot of trainers don't think about is their spatial awareness and spatial programming, which really just means how are you pairing together exercises in the gym? I'm a huge fan of creating, especially set by set throughout our workout, more of a training zone where we're spending less time traveling back and forth across the gym. And we know we've all seen it. Sometimes you've done it. The trainer who sets up like 3 or 4 exercises on 3 or 4 different pieces of equipment in different corners of the gym. And not only do you become that trainer who's hostaging like 3 machines at the same time, and then you're upset when someone's on there, but also it ends up creating somewhat of a broken experience for your clients. Think about the fact that they're like a puppy dog following you from one machine to the next, versus what you see here in this photo. And so, for example, in this set, or really in this day, this was more of a pull priority day. We were trying to hammer more back exercises. And so in each of our sets, supersets and triplexes was really what we do with Ron. Each of those, the back exercise, the pulling exercise was the primary. In this set though, I had programmed pulling with some slightly higher repetition pushing, followed by more of a stability lower body movement. So as I was thinking about the exercise selection for this workout and for this program, this is something that I thought about, like how can we do all this in one area, in one zone, without taking up too much equipment, so Ron can just focus on working and not have to travel around the gym. So here you see we're doing our single arm dumbbell row that we're really overloading. Then guess what? Ron gets a nice little rest. We get to use these badass plate loaded techno gym chest press. And so he's doing slightly higher repetitions, right? If we're doing 8 to 10 on the rows, he's doing 12 to 15 reps here. And then guess what? He gets up in between and we go body weight reverse lunge with the NT loop. And so just something to think about. If you're going to make it as a trainer long term, you're going to work in busy gyms, right? Here we're in Institute of Human Performance. Shout out to IHP. Great gym, great trainers, but it's going to get busy. You got to think about where you are and how you're traveling through that space.